What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Saweetie, okay? Saweetie is getting clowned all over social media due to a horrendous performance she had at the Jake Paul Ben Askren boxing match that itself was not worth the money, according to a lot of people. And she did a performance that people are saying was terrible. They're clowning her for it. They're critiquing her presence, her performance skills, her lip syncing, whatever. And this is not a good look at all. To me, it seems as if she was brought in on short notice, even though this fight has been in the works for a while. You know, Doja Cat performed. You know, she performed like somebody who was prepared, unlike Saweetie, who wasn't prepared at all. But she's a new it girl right now because of this breakup with Quavo. Even though, according to sources, she was at his celebrity basketball game. But be that as it may, she does this performance and she proves once again why a lot of these female rappers aren't getting any type of support, because they don't have the talent. Rappers, singers, they just don't have the work ethic and talent. She has 11 million followers. Honestly, when I went to her page right before I recorded this video, and I've been to her page before, but I did not notice that she had 11 million followers. I thought it was a little bit lower than that, but I did not know she had that many people following her. And you would think that would translate to the, now she has been putting out some new music recently, The Timing, right? And in one of the songs, she's dissing Quavo, right? And I think Quavo could care less, you know. He took a dig at her in a song, at least, right? And she took one back because she's gonna need all the help she can get to promote her music, even with 11 million followers. But even her hardcore fans who defended her with this Quavo breakup cannot defend this performance, which went viral, and people are clowning her not only for the lip syncing, but also the camera angling to try to hide it. People are wondering why she didn't do any type of rehearsals, because I believe it was short notice. But even if it's short notice, you have to be prepared, right? Gotta be prepared. But she was not. She went into this performance and did not put the effort into it that a major star would do, because she does not have the stage presence, and I don't believe she had the talent to match that. You know, she was also getting criticized because she samples a lot, and she was going at people for being mad at her for sampling. Once again, where's the talent? That's what we want to know. Where's the talent, people? Where has it gone? People saying that she needs to work on her energy, her stage presence, and that is, and instead of being on social media posting things, you know, she could definitely work on all of that. So Saweetie could definitely work on all of that. Because right now, she does not have Quavo to hold her hand. She has to do this all on her own. And maybe she will. This is why you have artists that don't really record their performances. Because if people were to see those performances, they will realize that these people are not that talented. These people only are where they are because of who they dated, who they sleeping with, and because of their social media postings, how attractive they are, how nice their body is. That's why you got so many of these ex-scrippers, Instagram models out here trying to be rappers and singers, because they were able to gain a following based off how they look more so than anything. But nothing can excuse that performance. Now, if it was really short notice, and she didn't have the time to prepare, she either should have anchored down and performed, anchored down and really rehearsed and got things right, or she should have declined it. Because I don't think she's prepared to have an on-camera performance. On-camera performances is not for everybody, and it wasn't for Saweetie. It wasn't. It looked awkward. Looked like she didn't even want to be there, but the check clearing. So my thing is this: when you have people who support these celebrities who don't have much talent, they are hurting the people who actually have talent, who actually should be in those positions. But because of who these particular women date, they're able to get to where they want to get to. Now Saweetie is getting this push all of a sudden. All of a sudden she's getting this push after this breakup with Quavo. After the video comes out of their quote unquote altercation, now she is performing. And you know what's crazy is that, you know, on her page, she put up a flyer that she was going to be performing at the Triller Fight Club, right? On April the 2nd. April the 2nd. Well, April the 17th comes around and she's still not prepared. So what were you doing in preparation? Nothing. She was doing nothing in preparation. Nothing. But you see, this wasn't going to be some club performance where people don't actually see that you're lip syncing, that you are awkward on the stage, that you have not been preparing. You see, 10 years ago, artists used to actually rehearse and rehearse. They would get in shape in order to be able to perform and sing or rap in front of audiences. Now, I know you got the CV going on, but that's still not excusable because people are still making moves. People are still traveling. So we can't use that as an excuse, right? You got these celebrities still going to parties. The work ethic with artists of today and artists of 10 years ago is not the same. That's why a lot of these women that want to be the next Nicki Minaj will never be the next Nicki Minaj. They don't have the work. Or they want to be the next Beyonce, but they will never be the next Beyonce. They don't have the work ethic. They don't have what it takes. They don't know how to be prepared. Instead of being prepared, they're out here doing everything else except for getting prepared for their performances. Getting prepared, you know you're going to be on camera. You know millions of people are going to see you. As a matter of fact, you know, Jake Paul posted how they had over almost 200. They had almost 2 million pay-per-view buys, right? Or fight buys, right? People who paid to watch the fight. It made over $65 million. Very profitable, right? So you had almost 2 million people watch you flop and fail on this performance. And this wasn't even a free for TV. This was a paid performance, and you still showed up like you didn't want to be there, like you weren't prepared. This is why a lot of these women will never reach the level of a Nicki Minaj, not even a level of Cardi B. One thing I can say about Cardi B has shown her work ethic and being prepared. A lot of these other women have not. That's why they will never reach that level. They're only gonna be as good as they are on Instagram posts or on Twitter or whoever they're dating. That's their ceiling. That's their ceiling. They just don't have the work ethic. You can't go and have that type of performance and think people are going to take you seriously. Even Doja Cat was more prepared than she was. Y'all had the same amount of time to get prepared and you weren't. There's no excuse for that. And she's getting clowned all over social media for that.